up guys, Rob here with RK Motorsports and welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing another wrecked bike rebuild, and by demand, if you can tell, there's a bike missing from behind me right now. That is the 2005 Kawasaki Ninja 636, which is boom, right here. So this little monster right here it's not really so much wrecked as it's seen better days. It's been dropped, and you know the plastics are off of it right now, and we're just gonna basically go through the bike, get everything up in tip-top shape, give it a nice clean look, get some new fairings on there, just kind of give it a overall maintenance, and we'll be getting her good to go. So this is where she's looking at right now, just a little dirty, you know, not in the best shape. I actually stole one of the injectors off of here for that other white 636 that I did a video on. So I've got to get a new injector for this. The gas tank lock is currently seized up, so I got to drill that out, and I'll get a new gas tank lock for that. I'm going to put the bars back to stock because they're kind of inverted up right now. I'm going to swap those over and kind of get them in the regular down position. We'll get a new set of fairings, and we'll slap this thing back together, get an exhaust for it because it currently does not have one right now, and then we'll friggin' rock with it. Let's do this thing. Alright, so here she is. First things first, what I'm going to do is I want to get this bike in running condition, and I want to be able to take it for a test ride up and down the road before I really, you know, kind of get too far into the process with, you know, ordering parts and, you know, ordering fairings and things along those lines. So the first things that I'm going to have to do to it to make sure that it's operational, that it'll actually start up and run, is that I have to get a battery for it. Currently there's no battery in the bike. I have to get an injector. Actually, it looks like there's 2 injectors missing. So I actually have a couple on hand. So I have to get the injectors in the bike, get the battery. I'm gonna check the oil, probably do an oil change after I, you know, make sure it runs and rides good. And I'll check the coolant too, just to make sure the coolant's up to par and that's all good. So those are the first things I'm going to check. I'm going to see if I can get this thing up and running tonight, and hopefully I can take it for a test ride in a short little bit. So here we go. Alright, so I just got done getting the 2 new injectors in there. I plugged up the plugs for the injectors on the top and the bottom. I got the air box on, got my new battery in, and it's reading a good charge, reading full. So next what I'm going to do is I need to get the gas tank on, but the thing is the lock on this gas tank, see if I can turn this around, that lock right there, the hole for the key is seized up, so I can't turn it to open this. So this has got some old gas in it. It's probably like a year old. So what I want to do is I want to get the old gas out of here and just put some fresh new stuff in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to flip the tank over like this, take the bolts off for the fuel pump, pop that out, drain the old gas out, put some new gas in, put that back on there, and we should be able to fire it up. Alright guys, so I got the gas tank on now. We've got fresh gas in there. I've also got the new battery in, and I've got the new injectors in there. So now is the time to see if she will run. So I did have this bike running when I originally went and picked it up. I heard it run, but it's been, sitting for a while. I'm just gonna let the fuel pump prime one more time just to get it all in the lines. There we go, and let's see if she goes. Come on, girl. Let's try this out. She wants to. She wants to. Let it prime some more. Oh, a little bit, a little bit. So she runs. That is a good sign. All right, so she runs, so that's good. I'm probably gonna run the bike a little bit, let it get up to temp, make sure everything's functioning properly, and then from there, I'm going to change the oil, and I'll probably do the coolant flush next. Then we can move forward on some other stuff.
Talk about quiet with a big mouth. Listen for the doubt, then call it. Make you out for what you say to me. Look at every single date. If you got what I need, then oh, I'll take you on like a big deal. Eggs you can unseal, key in ignition. Just keep me full like I had a meal once in a while. Feel all that I know you like it, can't fight it. I might let you ride the wave.
What's up, guys? It's been a few weeks since I last worked on this. I did the coolant flush. So what I'm going to do next is I'm actually going to take the tank off. We're going to get that tank ready for paint. We're still waiting on fairings to come in, so that's why this build has kind of been like a slow process. It's been a few weeks in between, me working on it. So I'm going to take the tank off. We're going to get that ready for paint. Also going to take the wheels off. We're going to get some new tires on those. And then what I'm going to do is I'll probably paint the side cases over here on this side too, clean that up and get that painted. I'm going to try and put some oil on the block here because it's got like all this corrosion, just like real dusty, flaky powder on it. So I'm going to try and get some life back into the motor right there. And then the next thing I'm going to do is we're gonna start putting like chain and sprockets on here, new brakes, and also I'm gonna be drilling out the gas cap because we were not able to get the key to open that. So we have like an aftermarket CNC gas cap right there, nice and fresh. So I'm going to be drilling out the old one, and we'll be putting this one in. Obviously, we'll install that after the tank is painted. So that's where we're at, and that's where we're going. And this thing is coming along, so let's keep her going. Alright, what is up guys? This 636 build has been a while in the making. I know it doesn't look long in this video, but this thing has taken quite a few months to come together. Now, I have finally got the fairings for this bike right here from ABS Fairings. These fairings took about 2 months to arrive, actually closer to about 2.5 months. If you guys have watched the video on the Daytona 675 Triumph Daytona rebuild that I did, this fairing set is going to look very similar to the way that that Daytona turned out. So without further ado, I've got the tank off, ready to throw that fairing on. I've got the box of fairings right here. So I'm going to crack open that box, see what we're working with, and then I'm going to wrap this thing up. So let's get to it. Alright guys, so here she is, the restoration of the 2005 Kawasaki Ninja 636. This thing has been a long time in the making. The biggest delay in this build process was waiting for the fairings. That took about 2.5 months, but the way these fairings look is amazing. I'm so glad that we kind of waited, and it's well worth the wait. Like I said previously, you know, this kind of is similar to the Daytona 675 rebuild that I did. This green is slightly different. It's not as high-vis yellow as the Daytona was, but this still looks really nice. Now for this bike, we went ahead and did a lot of smaller customizations and put some goodies on here. So like the CNC billet aluminum caps, you know, we've got one there. Also have one for the oil cap. Also have one underneath for the drain plug. We've got this sick gauge customization. I actually have a separate video. Oh man, it's kind of hard to see the colors right there, but I have there we go. I have a separate video that I'll put up in the top corner right here if you guys are interested in following the walkthrough on how to customize your gauge into this awesome blue and green. I do a walkthrough and show you guys how to do that. Also, if you guys want to check out Brian636, I did a gauge just like this for him, and he's been rocking that, and the thing looks sick. So I'll put a link in the description below for his video where he does the reveal of his new gauge, which looks identical to this. Some other stuff that we have is we have some integrated taillights with sequential turn signals. So that was a nice little addition, nice little touch. Right there. We've got the Yoshi pipe on here now. And of course, I cannot do this rebuild. I've done it before without firing the bike up. So I'm going to fire this bike up right now for you guys so you can hear what this thing sounds like. So I'd say this bike is about 98% complete. There's still a few small things we need to do, like get some bolts for the gas tank, get some decals for the gas tank, and also I have a GPR stabilizer that I need to install. But for the most part, this bike is finished, and we are going to be moving on to the next rebuild, which is going to be this wrecked 2006 GSXR 600, and that is going to be coming soon. So make sure you guys are subscribed, hit that subscribe button below. Drop a like on this video if you liked how this thing turned out. If you have some comments, shoot me some messages in the comments below and give me some feedback on how you think this thing looks. And until next time, I will see you guys later. So from RK Motorsports to you guys, ride safe and peace.